Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Good afternoon. That breaking news happening at the Plymouth Canton Educational Park. The campus is on lockdown as police investigate a potential threat. This has been happening over the last hour or so. Parents should avoid the area for now. Do not call the police department. They definitely want to keep those lines open for an emergency. We will keep you posted as we get updates. Right now, Local 4's Megan Woods is on the scene where she's been talking to parents who are outside of the school. Megan, what can you tell us?
Yeah, right now we are at Plymouth High School, and you can see Canton police have the road blocked off. And if you look over there, you can still see some flashing lights, no traffic, because these are parents parked. They've been waiting here for a very long time. We talked to one parent who said they've been out here since 2 o'clock trying to, wait for their child to get out. But the school says dismissal is delayed. Take a look at this video we were able to get earlier this afternoon. We saw officers with long guns. We saw officers just speeding through here. Officers as far out as Bloomfield Hills was out here. And again, at 3 different high schools, Canton, Plymouth, and Salem High School are on lockdown. We talked to parents and they are just, scared, but they said they received pictures from their child saying that we're okay.
Right now, all of the parents, we're trying to obviously keep it together. We're really concerned with all of the events that have been happening as of late. But the good news is it is a great village. This campus is very unified. All of the parents are texting back and forth and communicating with one another. I have a neighbor who has a child in this school as well. He's been letting me know what's happening in the other schools. So just a unified approach to trying to make sure all of our kids are safe.
And again, you heard that parent. It's very hard for them to keep it together. We've seen several parents as we've been out here parked, just waiting to hear something from their child, sobbing on the phone with their parents. Just minutes ago, we heard officers make an announcement telling parents not to get out of their cars and to stay inside. And officers will help direct traffic as kids come out to their cars. But again, we're waiting for more information. As for right now, live, I'm Megan Woods, Local 4.
Megan, your heart breaks for these families. They've been through these drills, and with these kids in the classroom, they're calling their parents, and there's not enough information for them to calm those children down.
Exactly, and they're terrified themselves, especially from what happened last week. So they don't know what to think at some point.
All right, Megan, we'll keep you there on the scene. By the way, folks, we did just receive a statement from the Wayne County Sheriff's Department telling us that they are assisting the police. There was a report of a subject with a gun. No one is in custody at this time. As Megan reported, students will be released under the supervision of police. We have many crews on the ground, in the air. Stay tuned. We'll be keeping an update on that one. Meantime, some tense moments in Wyandotte today after a student is hurt during an attack at Roosevelt High School. Police say it happened this morning. It was on the 2nd floor inside a bathroom. We're told an 18-year-old was cut by another student. The victim is expected to be okay. Investigators say the 16-year-old boy accused of injuring his classmate left the building but then was later taken into custody. Parents are hoping this incident sparks some changes.
If it takes the parents to get involved as well, but I think we need to get maybe some metal detectors. I know these kids know right from wrong, what to bring to school and what not to bring to school, but apparently they don't. Maybe we need to look into some metal detectors in these schools and we won't have this problem.
Some very upset parents there in Wyandotte today. The school was on temporary lockdown as police cleared the scene there. Students were released to their parents for the rest of the day. We're seeing the first of 2 lawsuits filed in the aftermath of the Oxford High School shooting. Now, those suits filed on behalf of a student who was shot and wounded, and her sister, who was right next to her at the time, a witness to the violence. Kimberly Gill in the newsroom. And Kim, the family hired one of the best-known attorneys in Michigan.
Karen, good afternoon. The France family is working with attorney Jeffrey Feiger, who just filed 2 suits worth $100 million each. Feiger says we may not be able to change attitudes about guns in America, but he's hoping this legal action sends a message.
We can make the cost of denying our own responsibility to stop this slaughter of our children so costly that maybe, just maybe, one less child will survive and not be murdered.
As you remember, 4 people died and 7 others were injured after the shooting in northern Oakland County. Prosecutors say 15-year-old Ethan Crumbley fired the shots after a meeting with school officials and his parents to talk about disturbing drawings. The new lawsuits target the Oxford Community School District, school leaders, 2 teachers, and a staff member. A federal suit argues they violated the students' civil rights by allowing Crumbley to go back to class. The suit filed in state court alleges gross negligence and the endangerment of children. Feiger says the district clearly dropped the ball here.
At Oxford High School, they'll search your backpack if they think you're vaping. But they refused to suspend or search a student who wrote what we now know was reams of homicidal notes and drawings, scenes of classroom slaughter and mayhem.
Now, we've asked the school district for a response to the legal action, and we're still waiting to hear back. We'll have an update when you join us for Local 4 News at 5. For now, Karen, we'll send it back to you.
All right, we appreciate it, Kim, on this very busy news day. The victim of the school shooting remains hospitalized. That 17-year-old girl has now been removed from intensive care at St. Joseph Mercy Hospital, Oakland. Meantime, the Oxford community is saying goodbye to the last student killed in the shooting. His funeral is just a few hours away. This morning, a police escort led the procession carrying the body of 17-year-old Justin Schilling. He died the day after the shooting and will be remembered with a service tonight at 7 o'clock. Due to COVID concerns, we have been asked to live stream that funeral, and we're going to share that with you on the homepage at clickondetroit.com. As Michigan struggles to end a 4th surge of the coronavirus, the U.S. is one step closer to more shots for some teenagers. Today, the FDA gave emergency authorization for 16 and 17-year-olds to get a Pfizer booster. Now, they would be eligible 6 months after the date of their second dose. Still up to the CDC to make formal recommendations for that age group, but that is expected soon. Meantime, AstraZeneca has earned emergency authorization for an antibody cocktail therapy. It would be used to help prevent COVID among certain immune-compromised patients with a preventative injection as often as 6 months. In today's first forecast, the radar shows some snow trying to fall, but it might now not make it to the ground in your neighborhood. Let's check in with meteorologist Paul Gross.
Yeah, hey there, Karen. And this is one of those situations where it's not always what it appears. Now watch, the radar is right here, and notice how we kind of have this hole around the radar that just kind of persists as this pattern moves through. Remember, the radar beam goes out at a bit of an angle, so what's happening is nothing is showing up on radar near the surface. It's not till the radar beam gets farther away and is aloft that we're seeing snow and raindrops. So a lot of this is not reaching the ground. Maybe a few drops, a few flakes, nothing of impact. Right now, temperatures across the area are in the mid-30s. Look at the wind, east-southeast at 21 miles per hour right now over at Howell. And through the evening, I think we're going to see temperatures kind of flatlining and just holding in the mid-30s with, again, the whatever little flakes or drops are here ending. High impact weather event. You need to hear this forecast. I will have it for you in just a few minutes, Karen.
All right. Thank you, Paul. It has been a somber day of tributes on Capitol Hill. Former U.S. Senator Bob Dole was brought to the rotunda to Lyon State. Dole served in World War II, ran for president 3 times, and was a longtime leader in the Senate. President Biden remembered Dole as a man who could disagree with someone but still be respectful. Dole was 98 years old. His funeral will be held tomorrow. Still ahead, we dig deeper into the forecast with some strong storm systems heading our way. It could even bring some thunder. Paul will explain that. And what do you say to stop the backlash after you fire 900 people during a Zoom call? One CEO is hoping he's found the right words. And we're tracking breaking news that could lead to the biggest change in 50 years at Starbucks. We'll explain in less than 15 minutes.